I'm scared to talk. Hi. I reset it, so I hope that works. Let me know. Is it working? Okay. Damn you, Instagram. Okay. Good. Alright. If it happens again, hopefully not, let me know. So like I was saying, caramel apple class, you only have to pay, I only have, I believe, 7 spots left. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 6. And all you have to pay right now is $50. Then you get invoice for the rest, but you can make partial payments out of that invoice, and you'll have up to June 6th to finish paying it off, which I feel is so like awesome. Not a lot of shows offer that, and not a lot of classes offer that, where you can make payments. And because I know the struggle, like, you know, we all, and I feel like it was so awesome of Joyce and Cass to offer that. So I'm not sure why people are not like jumping on it, because it's very affordable, I would say. You know, $50 down, then you're paying a month another $50, next month $50, by then you're all done. And a lot of people are asking me if I'm going to teach online caramel apple classes. I do understand a lot of people don't live in the area or don't, you know, but I do have people traveling just to take the class. So it is possible, but I also understand that a lot of people have that income to take flights and to come out and get a hotel. Like, you know, I get it. But the thing here is that it wouldn't be fair to the people that actually traveled and that actually, you know, went to go take the in-person class, for me to do an online class and charge cheaper. It just wouldn't be fair. So I feel, I'm not saying that it's going to happen. It's in my thoughts. It's something that I'm contemplating on doing. If I ever do an online class on caramel apples, is hold on, let me get this guy before we get invaded. What was I saying? Oh, if I ever do an online class for caramel apples, it would be, I would have to charge the same as I charge now. If I charge $210, I would have to charge that amount, even though you guys are not getting the supplies, even though you guys are not getting a hands-on class. It just wouldn't be fair. Like, it wouldn't be fair to those people. Those are just what I'm thinking right now. Maybe I'll come out with a better way. I don't know, but those are my thoughts now, because I'll have a lot of people asking me if I'm going to do an online class. Okay, and I want to talk a little bit about my caramel. It's not Peter's caramel. The reason I love my caramel is because it's not that type that is sticky, and you know, you have to like, it gets stuck in your teeth, and it's not that type of caramel. This caramel, it'll set, but it won't set hard. It'll stay chewy. So this is what I had left over, right? I just want to show you guys. The class that I'm doing for caramel apples is in Long Beach. It's going to be July. The one I have for Friday is the only one that hasn't sold out yet. I believe it only has 7 seats available. It's July 6th, and the class is at 9 a.m. and it's a hands-on class. And I provide all the supplies, everything. So you see this caramel here, right? I'm going to show you with my finger. See how it's smooth? It's not hard. I'm going to eat it because it's so good. It does not get stuck in my teeth. It's so soft and so delicious. Yeah. Alright. It's just a different caramel. So that was what I wanted to say. And the other thing that I wanted to say is that this is the first time that I'm actually going to be competing in, somebody said like a peanut butter texture. Yes, but not so chewy. But yes. I've never competed before. And just because I'm a chicken, I'm a chicken. I'm the type that'll follow the rules. I'm not a risk taker. I color inside the lines, you know, like, why are you laughing? It's true. So I'm a chicken, and I'm very sensitive too. I cry for everything. I cry for when I see people crying. I cry when people hurt my feelings. I cry when they talk to me a certain way. I'm a crybaby.
She cries when my grandma died.
Okay. My daughter's still awake. Okay, so I cry for everything. So for me to compete, I was like, I would never do that. Like, and because I feel like, yeah, I know how to do things, but I'm not the most creative person. I feel like I get inspired, and I always try to, it's me self-doubting myself, and me, these negative thoughts come into my head where, like, I'm not good enough. Even though I've been doing this for about 5 years, I still feel like there's other people that are better than me. So those thoughts always invaded my mind. Like, I don't want to compete. Like, I just don't want to. But this year, I don't know what is wrong with me, guys, but I was just like, why not? Like, why not? Why don't I want to compete? I've been doing this for 5 years. It's not like I'm gonna, I have to have some type of self-confidence in myself. And I'm hearing Joyce talk and just how it has opened doors for her and all this stuff. She really inspired me, and I went on the website, and I was like, if I think about it too much, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna say, no. But no, I went online and I filled out the sheet, and I paid, and I'm gonna be competing. I'm also gonna be teaching. So it's my first time ever competing in anything, so I am nervous about it. I'm already like, what am I gonna do? But this is why. This is what happened. Do you guys remember when I did my first live? And I was so nervous to do the live. I still get nervous now, but I was so nervous that I remember I was like, but you know what happened when I did that live? I stepped out of my comfort zone. And I don't regret it. It was scary. Heck yes, it was scary. I was nervous. My hands were sweating. Yeah. But because I did that live, now I'm able to offer classes. I'm able to bring in another type of income in my family, in my home, for my kids. And that only happened because I stepped out of my comfort zone, because I decided that, you know what, I'm going to do this live. And it was scary, but it really did open doors, and it really made me grow. So I feel like competing will do the same. Even if I don't win, even if I cry a little bit, it'll make me grow. And that's the whole point of life. It's for you to challenge yourself, and you don't want to stay in that same place on the same level, because staying in the same level, you don't grow, you don't elevate yourself, you don't grow higher. So I just want to encourage, for you guys too, if you guys are going to the show, to compete. They have different levels. They have beginners, they have intermediate, they have professional, they have advanced. So it just depends how long you've been doing it for. It tells you right there. And they offered me a coupon code. Basically, to compete, it's $35. And they have all the stuff there. They have once you log into Cake Bar Show, you'll see it for yourself. I don't want to sound confusing, and the ticket to get into the show is $20. Okay, so the coupon code that they gave me is, you enter to compete, that's $35. You get $15 off. So to compete, you're only paying $20. And it'll come with the admission to get in, and it'll come with the swag bag. So all you need to pay is $20. So you're going to pay $20 to compete, to get in, And for the swag bag, $20. $20, people. $20. So the code, I'll put it up. It's a little flyer they made for me. But the code is INVEST15. So invest, all capital letters, and the number 15. And you'll get the $15 off. So I just want to encourage everyone to really step out of your comfort zone and really put yourself out there, even if it's scary and freaking, you know, I know because I feel the same way, and we can enter to compete together. And yeah, so I wanted to say that first. All right, let's get started on the caramel apples, and I'll post more info. You guys have questions about competing or anything like that, just message me and we can talk about it. All right, so this is my chocolate Merkins once again. No maybes. No maybes. You're doing it. All right, so this is my apple, and a lot of people worry about the bubbles. I don't. With this caramel recipe that I have here, I don't worry about that. All right, so I'm gonna dip, and I'm gonna want to dip all the way to the top because I want to attach ears to it. So usually I leave where the apple can show, but because I want to attach my ears, I'm gonna dip it all the way. All right, so I'm going in. All right, and then I'm just gonna shake off the excess. All right. So it's there. I'm gonna set it down on wax paper because I don't really trust this thing here. I mean, it's good with fondant, but I don't know what trust it with my caramel. So let me shake it off a little bit more because there's excess coming down. Alright.
I'm not even going to school tomorrow.
Yes, but you should be asleep so you can get rest. Your body needs rest.
Because I was going to say.
Alright, so this is full of caramel that I used on my previous one. So I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. And I want to pick out the side that looks good, you know, because that's going to have a face. So let me flip it over. So I think I'm going to go here. This is going to be my front. This side right here. Alright, so I have these ears here that I used a mold for. Alicia from Sugary Essentials has it. It's this mold here. You just want to make sure you let it dry. And I'll show you guys how to use a mold right now. But let me attach my ears right now, because I like to attach it. Sorry, I know you guys can't see, but I don't want to lift it up because it's not set yet. So I'm just going to attach my ears like this onto the chocolate while it's still wet. And I'm just going to hold it a little bit. Just holding it, and I'll show you guys. I'll lift it up. The ears are fondant, but you can use chocolate. Alright, so you guys can see it. I'll lift it up once I know it's dry. It's still a little bit wet. I'll lift it up right now so you guys can see it better. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to do the ears really quick just to show you guys how easy they come out. And I'm going to use fondant. And they're very thick molds. They're not really thin. So I love them. Alright, so I roll it into a little log here. And then I'm just going to insert it in there. I feel like my hands are full of a lot of stuff. Where's my fondant roller? You have my roller? Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna remove the excess. I'm just kind of making sure all the excess comes in so I don't have so much extra hanging on. Alright. So then it's gonna come out right out. I didn't add any like cornstarch, any powdered sugar, anything like that. See, it just peels off. Right out. Okay. And then we're gonna do the other ear. This one is like folded down. I kind of like this one. Instead of too flat, you know. It gives it a little bit of a character. What happened? Alright, it paused for a minute, so I hope it comes back on. Are we good? I'm not moving. You can see me? Okay, good, because it's on my phone, it paused. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So I'm inserting the fondant in there. And sorry, I missed somebody asking me about a question. My phone is acting up. Something about the bowl. If you can repeat it again. Or I don't know if somebody already answered you. Okay, I think the connection on my other phone where I can see your comments, it's like not loading. So I'll try to read them like this. Alright, so this is the other one. Once again, I didn't put anything. It just comes out like nothing. No struggle, no nothing. Alright. And you want to let them dry for at least a day, a whole day, because they are going to be fragile. Thank you, Gina. Alright, I feel like I need to wash my hands. I have too stickiness from touching the caramel and stuff. And once again, this is not for anyone. All this is probably going in the trash. Alright. So my chocolate already set. So I attached them to the top. Good night, Dee. Thank you for staying up. Alright, so now I want to add a bowl here. And I never used this bowl before. So this is actually my first time ever using it. Ever. I actually just took it out of the package. It's like a little puffy, bubbly bowl mold. I got it from Trigger Essentials as well. I got it at CookieCon. At LA CookieCon. And I was like, I want to use a bowl for the apple, and I found it, and I was, hey, this will be like, it's big enough, you know, and it's cute. So we'll see if it comes out good. So I think I'm gonna do one side first like this. And then I'm gonna do the other side. And then do the middle. And then I'm just gonna pat it down so it can all just blend in and come together. Alright, so just like that. And then I'll pop it out. And see how thick her molds are? I love that. They're not thin. So bring it out. It has some blue on it because my fingers had. Alright, and we're going to attach it to the top of the apple with some chocolate. So I'm adding chocolate to the back of it. And I'm going to put it all the way up here. You guys can see it. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to do the same with the eyes. I'm going to do gold. Where is my highlighter dust? Over here. Pour some a little bit. I don't need a lot. Pour some alcohol in it, Everclear. Give it a little mix it all together. And then we're gonna do the eyes. Me too, I love it too. It's like puffy, it has texture, like, you know, it's a cute mold. Alright, so I'm gonna do the eyes. I don't like that my brush is not like all together, you know, the hairs. They're out of place. Good night, Emma. There's one eye there. Then I'm going to do the nose. Just can see it. And then I'm going to add the highlighter. The pink dust on the cheeks. The name of the bowl, I think it's called Bubbly Bowl Mold. What candy melts? I use Merkins. Super white. So I'm going to grab my brush and I'm going to do the cheeks. And that's it. Isn't she adorable? And I didn't even like, I mean, I had a thought in my head how it was gonna go, but I wasn't sure it was gonna come out. What kind of fondant? It's Wilton brand. The cheeks are with, it's Sterling Pearl Dust, pink. You can find it, this one, I bought it at my local supply store. But Michael's also carries a brand. Alright, and you guys can see, I'm going to lift her up a little bit so you guys can see my caramel. See the caramel there? If I touch it, it's still smeary. It's not hard. I just love it. And then to avoid, you know, if you're going to bag it, I always put a liner on the bottom. So let me see if I have one on hand. Use purple. So these are Cupcake Liners. And these are lined with wax paper inside. They're like the good kind. They're not like the paper ones that you find at the 99-cent store. These actually have wax in it. So if you put chocolate or my caramel, it won't stick to the paper. So I get my cupcake liner and I open it up a little bit like this. And I set my apple inside. Just like that. If I want to bag it or anything, set it. So that way my caramel that's on it won't get stuck on other places. Okay, if you guys want to know more the caramel, I have that class, guys. $52 down now. And you have up to June 6th to pay the rest. It's in Long Beach, July 6th. Alright, I think that was it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for all the Instagram mess ups and stuff. Thank you guys for sticking around. Any other questions other than what caramel do I use? Because that's something that you're gonna have to take my class to find out. Any other questions and that I not missed or anything like that? So if you guys didn't watch my previous live, I did these on my other live. You guys can go watch the replay. So I think she's my favorite. Yeah. All right. How many space? I believe there is 7 spaces left, maybe 6. So I had someone message me that she signed up. So it might be 6, up to 6 left. All right. Have a good night, you guys. I have to do a lot of caramels, apples. So, and Emma went to sleep already, so best time to start working. All right. Have a good night. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you. Bye. Till next time. Mold jar from Sugary Essentials. Sugary Essentials. She's on Instagram. She has an Etsy shop. So make sure you can find this one there, and as well as this one. And the highlighter dust. She also carries it. All right. Bye-bye.